A tanker truck carrying nearly 8,000 gallons of fuel crashed and burst into flames overnight. It happened right along the Mobile Bay Causeway at the entrance ramp to eastbound I-10. Police tell us the truck simply couldn't negotiate the turn onto the ramp and then flipped on its side. A huge fire then engulfed the truck. Take a look at this video sent to report it at fox10tv.com. I want to thank Harriet Shade for capturing this on camera. The good news, the driver was able to escape with only minor injuries. Fox 10 News Baldwin County reporter Hal Sherrick has been on the scene since early this morning. He joins us now live with an update on the cleanup effort. Hal?
That's right, Bob. Just to kind of let you know what's going on right now, behind me we've got crews that are helping spread some absorbent boom around this other boom, this containment boom that they put out earlier today, because there is still some fuel, some diesel in the water they're trying to clear up. They've just removed a few minutes ago the last bit of wreckage of that 18-wheeler from the on-ramp. Now, NOAA, ALDOT, EPA, ADM, and many other crews have been out here all day long dealing with quite a mess. Spanish Fort Police told me that they responded about 1:20 this morning, and when they got here, they found that 18-wheeler truck from McPherson Oil Products engulfed in flames on the ramp. Now, that truck had flipped over on its side, spilling its entire payload of gasoline and diesel, and when they got here, it was just burning into the night sky. This was the scene early this morning as thousands of gallons of diesel and gasoline burned on the causeway and surrounding waters. Police say the McPherson Oil Products truck had loaded up in Saraland when the driver, Carlos Lyles of Mobile, failed to negotiate the eastbound entrance ramp to I-10 and flipped over.
There was about 7,700 gallons of fuel in the tank, and the majority of it was consumed by the fire.
The Spanish Fort Fire Department responded and tried to cool the fire down as it burned itself out. Daylight revealed the extent of the damage. Nothing was left but a charred metal frame of the truck and scorched concrete retaining walls. ALDOT officials say the bridge deck will have to be inspected to look for heat damage.
The aggregate that's in the bridge will heat up, expand, and cause the concrete to deteriorate and separate.
Some of that damage may not be evident until the concrete completely cools, which could be several days. The residual effects could cause more damage. Another concern is the environmental impact. With that much fuel spilling on the bridge and into the water, efforts were underway to contain whatever's left.
The environmental cleanup crews are out, putting boom out to hold the spilt diesel in place because it floats on top of the water, to hold it in place, and some of it will dilute and not affect anything. That's just part of the process. Some of it will evaporate.
The ramp will remain closed until ALDOT finishes their inspection and makes any needed repairs. In the meantime, there will be a lot of activity drivers need to be aware of.
Even though it's not affecting the through lanes of traffic, it's still going to be a lot of traffic in and out, so they need to be careful, be safe, be mindful of what's going on.
Miraculously, police tell me that the driver of that truck, Carlos Lyles, was managed to get out without serious injury, with just minor scrapes, bruises, and burns. He had to kick the windshield out, the front windshield out, I'm told by police, in order to make his escape from that truck. I mean, just great news there that he did not get hurt. Police are continuing the investigation as to what may have caused Lyles to lose control in the first place. Now, this ramp obviously is closed and will remain closed for some time. The latest news I got literally less than 30 minutes ago from ALDOT officials, they're telling me to expect this ramp to be closed at minimum of 6 to 8 weeks. They're going to resurface the entire burnt, affected area of concrete. They're also going to re-pour and reform the barricade walls leading up the ramp. It'll take about 3 weeks to get a contractor on board, and then a minimum of a month's worth of construction before that's finished. So drivers, as you heard the man say, Mr. Reach there, Lee Reach with ALDOT, please be mindful of the workers here on site for the next several weeks. They're going to be working hard to get this open. Please be careful when you're driving. Reporting live from the Causeway, Hal Sherrick, Fox 10 News.